So can you spell his name for me, please?
Sure.
Right back 2 seconds.
I forgot what I was supposed to roll. Okay, wait.
I
I'll
have
be back
really,
in a minute as well.
I have a really
Okay.
hard time, like, hearing words if I don't know how to spell them for some reason. So I may ask you that a lot.
That's all right.
41. 41, and I have a psi rating of what? Yeah, okay. So that would be 51.
Hold on. Wait.
What?
What the fuck is with these natural ones?
Well, I obviously succeed, but...
Okay, but as you're about to manifest,
Oh damn.
the Inquisitor actually turns around immediately and looks straight, like not even at you, it's like through you, right? And actually, you give me a willpower test.
At least yours is better than mine, huh?
Oh! I succeed too.
Okay, so you pass the willpower test, so you're still in control of your faculties. Would you like to continue manifesting the power?
He looks right through me. It's not like I'm doing anything bad to the guy. I'm just trying to see how, this land's gorgeous.
Just, you know, toying with the
Yeah, I'm not sending him
forces
thoughts.
that destroy the entire universe. So, NBD.
I'm not sending him thoughts. I'm just reading his thoughts. So, yeah. I'll
Okay, so
still
what's
continue
the
manifesting it.
What's the... It's telepathic link, right?
Yep.
Okay. And you're looking for an image of Lance Gul'jan?
Yep.
Okay. So you look into his mind and you do see Lance Gul'jan. And I will provide a description for you.
Simultaneously, he presents a picture.
Actually, I have a picture of him. But there is a short description somewhere.
What was that?
So not a physical...
What was that?
This is quite a young-looking noble. He's maybe like 18 years old. Very like puffy hair, like, style of
Michael Shearer.
sort of British judges of old and noblemen. He's in very disheveled clothes, as was described, and he actually has incidental scratch marks like down his face. Other than that, I mean, you get an image of what he looks like. So, yeah,
Oh,
what he
right, I
looks like.
forgot. You're supposed to do a willpower test against me.
Oh, is it an opposed willpower test?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then he's going to show me a picture after this.
No,
Oh.
you still get the picture.
Okay.
He doesn't pass the willpower test.
I ask him, hey, have you got a picture of this guy?
You get Lord Ashford kind of looks at you, and like it's very difficult for him in that he is like 4'11", but he does manage to look down his nose at you. So, who is this man speaking to me? So it says, Eden, listen, there are three nobles you should be talking to, okay? One, Lord Fontaine, one Lady Gerda, and one Viscount Voldemar. If you're lucky, all three of them should still be here, so you should be able to question them about what's going on.
I have no idea how to spell any of these.
Okay, Lord Fontaine.
Sorry, Fountain.
Fontaine. Is that
Lady
with
Gerda.
is that with an I or a Y?
So, got Fountain, Gerda, and Voldemort.
Gerda. Voldemort. So, Lord Fontaine, Lady Gerda, and Viscount Voldemar.
may or may not have initially heard Voldemort when you said that.
I think we all heard Voldemort.
Valdemar.
Valdemar. Okay.
Well, I said it in Scottish, you would hear Voldemar. Which does not sound like Voldemort. Okay, none of your pish. None of your sass, okay? Alright. So, Inquisitor Matoya very quickly strides over to you, still looking straight at, or straight through Gundren.
Can I do a scientist check?
Pretty annoyed with you.
Okay.
But goes to address you all. Or, sorry, doesn't go to address you guys, he goes to address Cullen. And he says to Cullen, let them loose.
By the way, he's like half Cullen's height, right?
Well, like
Lord
third,
Ashford.
2/3.
Yeah, pretty much. But Cullen's like standing a bit away. So, he's used to people being smaller than him. But even he seems like curious as to why this person is so small. And he says to Cullen, let them loose. And Cullen says, all right, you know what you have to do, go find them.
Say again?
Cullen says to you all right, you know what you have to do, go find them.
Okay. We don't know anything about Fontaine and Valdemar and Gerda before we need to go and chat them up, right?
I guess we should head to the courtroom, see if anyone's still there.
And okay, I tell everyone, you guys, I know how Lance Goldgen looks like. So let's start.
I whisper to Gundrum saying, maybe wait till we're outside to tell us that.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think they'll be too happy knowing that you've been reading their minds.
I mean, they don't know how I know.
Okay, so you all go presumably in search of the three?
Sure. I'll go after the Viscount.
Oh, we're splitting up. Okay.
Well, there are 3 of them and 5 of us.
I thought we'd all go to the courtroom since it's the only place that we know they might be.
We expect them all to be in court, right? But we need to talk to 3 people. So we may as well split up.
That depends.
We need people who can talk.
Sartak said that
I can only deceive people.
Sartak said that
Solitaire, I'm so bad with names. Can you please, our Inquisitor, his full name again?
Matoya. It's in the chat there.
Eden Matoya. It's in there, Roll20.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I asked Matoya, on whose authority should we approach him from? Should we approach these characters from?
I would recommend the course which you deem as the most appropriate. Their mission parameters are the same as last. For all intents and purposes, you do not work for me.
Understood.
So we're just trying to find out information. So send the sexiest men to Lady Gerda.
That'll be me then. Sal immediately goes to Gerda.
I look around at the group as before we split up here, and I say, this is my first time working with y'all. How do we want to approach this?
What is your ferreting out of information technique? Does it involve violence?
He has better fellowship than you.
I kind of laugh and I say, appearances deceive a little bit, Perrin. I can also carry on a conversation as well as hit things.
Just making sure.
Good. Sartak, is it? Sartak? Sartek?
Sartak. Yeah.
Sartak. Go try and find Lady Gerda.
Oh, wait. Is Sartak your real name? Like, is it like a nickname or a real name?
I kind of look at you like you're maybe a little bit slow. And I said, yes, I'm Sartak. Good to meet you again.
I look horrified and say, okay, sorry, and wander off quickly.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm going to go find Viscount Valdemar.
I'm not quite.
Maybe
quite
the rest
finished,
of you
I
should
just
find
want to
Lord
quickly ask the
Fontaine.
group: does anyone else have any skill in interrogation? I kind of look around at all of you.
I I have some experience of interrogation.
I have a charming personality.
Interrogation. Holy shit!
I think
Alright.
maybe we should just try to talk to them nicely first.
I say I'm good at finding people. The talking
But
isn't
I-
really my forte.
But I'm not going to interrogate Lord Fontaine, at least not now.
Maybe
I
we
kind
should-
of put an arm on Galgan or on Gundren. I'm like, I don't mean torture them. I mean press them for information.
Maybe some of you should sit down outside, and some of us should just go talk nicely to people.
Well, I'm just coming as the eye candy, so.
Okay, that'll suit. Just don't speak.
Okay. So we got Zell going to Gerda. We've got Sartak going to Gerda. We've got Red going to Voldemar. What are the other two doing?
Let's go to see
Fontaine,
the
I guess.
Let's just go see the fountain. I like fountains. We can drop a coin in it.
Don't say his name wrong.
All right. Okay. So it's you all split up in various directions, and you're given rough directions to where each councilman's chamber, or not councilman, noble's chamber normally is within the court.
So do they have like little offices around the court?
Well, this is the thing. You're a little bit confused. You expect there just to be a main entrance sort of thing, but actually, it's not such a thing. I mean, you go and speak to the guard, and the guard tells you to go various directions, all of you. Lord Fontaine, he tells you to go about 2 minutes to the left, and then it'll be one of the doors there. Lady Gerda, you actually have to go up 3 flights of stairs, and then take a right, and you should be able to find her name. And then Viscount Voldemar is actually 1 level down and to the left. And from the sort of geography of where you're walking, you get the impression that you're walking around a very large room. Sort of like a sort of stadium of sorts. And so it does take you all a fair amount of time to get where you're going, but we'll deal with Lord Fontaine first. He was the first who was approached.
Can we not
So we
be
have-
first?
What's that, sorry?
Before
Can we not be first?
first,
Okay,
can
well,
we
who
just
would like to go first?
can we clarify what it is that we're looking for? We're looking for
Information on
Evidence
large
about-
Fulshan, right?
lots
Lands-
of trading in Xenos
Lands
artifacts.
And what's happened to Lance Colgan?
It-
Maybe.
Maybe we want to take a more discreet approach than just asking them about any Xenos artifacts, though. That
Right,
is
but I'm
heresy,
trying to
right?
figure out what it is that we're trying to confirm or identify.
We want to find out information on Lance Gul'jan primarily. The end goal is to find about Xenos artifacts, but Xenos is heresy, right? So I think these guys would be a bit offended if we just asked them, have they any dealings with Xenos artifacts?
But it does kind
Probably.
of feel like we're coming into this, like, you know, we're essentially a group of very minor, you know, acolytes, I guess, for you know.
Deceive.
Yeah, it just feels like we're coming at this. Like, why would they be seeing us? Like, where are we presenting ourselves from? Why would nobles be seeing us whatsoever? And why the hell would we have any right asking questions about anything related to Xenos artifacts to them? I'm
No,
kind of
I'm not
Well, we
with the
don't.
nobles.
It's
Yeah.
not about
So,
Xenos anyway.
Art,
Yeah.
did-
You guys
Deceive
surmise that you don't see a lot of like people around here, right? And the people you have seen are one of 2 types. They're either an arbitrator force, or they're like a high noble and dressed to follow suit. People like yourselves from backgrounds as you are, you have seen none of. Pretty much the entire time since you left Port Ferrum 16 until you got to the Apex.
I
So-
should have seen people like that from given my background though.
Oh yeah. You will have seen people similar to this, but nobody, no, just civilians, people walking about in normal clothes, like nothing like that.
when
So
Lord
it
Ash
can be assumed that your presence within the Apex Court has been granted by somebody. So for whatever reason, like just walking up and speaking to someone, it's not like you just broke in. You were allowed in. and-
did Lord Ashfort say that the people that we're going to speak to, did he give any indication about them being interested in solving the problem, or whether they were people who may or may not be involved? He gave us names, but we need to know like whether they're allies in the investigation or suspects.
You didn't mention
Also-
you guys left.
What a
Also,
useless
are they expecting us?
Well, okay,
Are they
should we
expecting
do
us?
Gerda first then?
Can
Are
we,
we sorry?
Let's do
Can we
Gerda
take-
first then. See if no one else wants to go first.
Can
No,
we take
do
like
it.
a really, really short break?
Sure. All right. So we'll take a 5-minute break, and then we'll come back. All right. Or
We
less.
need
than
more
5 minutes,
wine,
sorry.
better.
Just a couple minutes.
I finished my
Alright.
bottle. It's awful.
Jesus Christ. I'm drinking like a single bottle of beer, and even I'm not.
Right,
yet.
be right back.
I think I've got some more beer somewhere. I might go find it in a bit.
I think we can do it for. Oh, yeah, Calgada left as well. Never mind.
And Solly is not here. So
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to move on with the story. Just saying that we can probably do the Fontaine thing first. How hard can it be?
I don't know. Probably not very hard at all. Sounds like Solly's back. I can hear his fan going.
The vacuum cleaner recommences. All right.
Billy, are you hyped?
For Secret Navi.
Yeah,
A little bit hype.
yeah, me too.
How long is it? When does it start?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half. So that's where you wanted to make this finish on time. I
No,
guess.
actually not. It was totally not the call. I just actually really had a long day at work.
Yeah. I am slightly hype. I think it. I don't know. I kind of want them both to win though. So
Nah, secret all the way.
I don't know. I'm a bit of a Dendy fanboy.
Yeah, yeah. Since Secret has the only other Estonian in existence, so
He's your brother, right?
yes, sure.
Is your laptop preparing to take off, Solitaire?
It is. Okay, now I really hope this doesn't like overheat or some shit.
We can see Filthy browsing Reddit now.
It'll be fine. Mine would sound like that's why I've got a headset. Because if I didn't have a headset, you'd be able to hear my fan going, like exactly like yours is right now.
Yeah.
Filthy, the defending champ signed up.
Oh.
Do you mean
Yeah.
Takeshi?
Yeah, Takeshi said.
To be fair, I'm
Oh,
going
no.
to be able to play this whole tournament, so there's only one winner, really, isn't there?
Like, it's literally freezing in my room in order to cool this laptop down. I'm freezing my bollocks off here. And
Dedication.
it's still
What's the
spewing out
temperature
heat.
like in Korea where you are?
Like, it's pretty pleasant, actually. You still don't need a jacket to walk outside, right? So I've got all the windows shut and air conditioning on full blast to try and like, cool it the fuck down in here. So I'm
Air
expecting-
conditioning.
Hopefully they
Air
give you your-
conditioning is so rare in the UK. It's
Yeah. You get
We have it
So
all the time.
unnecessary.
Balancing out.
What do you need it for?
You need
You
it for like
don't-
one day in summer where it's really fucking hot.
You don't need it most of the time, but when you do, oh, it's so good. Or I mean,
All right.
if you
if
live
I-
up if you live up in a tower like I do with like lots of glass, you actually do need it more than you'd think.
If I want some air conditioning, I just drive around or go to work.
All right, let's resume. Let's resume.
Okay.
I think Zero wanted to go first.
Yeah, me and Kai think we can go first. We can do it. Sure.
You going for Lord Fontaine?
Just believe.
Really?
Lord Fountain.
I have a
Don't
bad feeling about this, guys.
don't fuck up his name. No likes
Suddenly,
likes it.
Gundren manifests a demon in the middle of the court.
That could happen.
Anyway,
All right.
yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you guys, it was a pretty easy find actually. All the rooms have certain names and titles listed on them, and specifically Lord Fontaine's is lit up at this moment.
Sorry to interrupt. So these nobles, are they like politicians? Like they keep an office by the court? Is that a normal thing? We don't
Yes.
know. All right.
You don't know.
Oh
You don't know.
no! Oh no!
I don't know.
You would have been briefed very slightly. So, you're from a hive world as well, right?
I am, but I've never been anywhere near this high up.
Generally speaking, planetary governance, there is a figurehead, a planetary governor, right, who has the overriding say on what happens.
Mhm.
But it's kind of like in the US how you've got Congress. These nobles represent that and basically block anything the Gov tries to do. And then the Gov just goes, fuck it, we're changing something, and then it changes. And the nobles can't really do anything about it. They're in it for self-interest, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're all a
Okay.
bunch of dicks.
Naturally.
To, keep everybody else repressed so that they can live off of luxury.
Can before we enter or not, can we do a quick Auspex check to see who's in the house, how many people? Maybe there's something interesting.
Sure. Check the door for a bomb as well.
No. So, I'm just want to see how, like, maybe he has a lot of servants or something. Maybe he's rich. Maybe he's like all alone there, which would imply that
Are
he's
you specifically checking for like this chamber, which is beyond the door, or the entire fucking building?
well, the Auspex has a range of 50 meters, so
So do you want? Does that mean to extend it to 50 meters, or do you
Yes.
focus it?
yes, I want to get a sense of how many servants or like other people might be in there.
Okay, and like a sphere, a 50-foot sphere.
Well,
How far
Find
is 50
100
meters?
people.
I want to see in the house.
What do you mean house? It's not a house.
Well, it's in the office, right? So,
Whose house? Your house?
so the
this-
mountains.
Do you mean like the court
Okay.
room?
So like, what's beyond the door
Yes.
that you're at?
Yes.
Okay. So you can localize the radius of the Auspex, and you can like slowly, progressively enlarge it to get
Okay,
a picture
sure.
of like the number of people that you get. All right, give me a tech use test.
Tech use coming up. Oh my fucking god! Never mind.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So it works. It can't give you an exact reading of how many there are, but you do register that within like a 10-meter bubble around you, there are less than 30 people.
Less than 30. Okay, sure. Whatever. Let's go in. Let's knock.
This is not a good idea. Okay.
Okay, so you knock on the door.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, effective sound effects. Really good. So, the door is answered by what you recognize as a servitor. And the servitor kind of backs up. Doesn't really register you. It seems like a very baseline servitor. Nothing too special. And there's one figure beyond in this door. And he's sitting down in a very grand chair, just sort of looking out into the court. There's one man standing about maybe like 100 meters away on the opposite side of this. What you now see is like a really big cylinder. And he's up there and he's preaching and he's giving it all he's got. You can't really make out what he's saying though. But
He's
the
preaching.
man in front of you seems to be listening somehow, but you don't really know how. Anyway, okay.
So
he's not paying attention to you. He's looking at this noble 100 meters away, and
facing away from us, right?
yes, and he has not registered your presence. So he is in like a central chair, and there are about 3 chairs on either side of him. So a total of 7 chairs in this sort of booth. If you imagine a theater, you get like the side like pods in a theater. I don't know what you call them. The sort of
Boxes.
balconies.
Can I figure out how he's able to hear that speech?
Give me an awareness test.
With Auspex. It's awesome.
Like all specs behind.
I'm never leaving it.
Okay, he's got a combi.
Barely made it, dude.
Do the other chairs have them?
The other chairs do not have combeats, no.
Damn.
Is
But
court still in
okay.
session?
can
Court is
we
still-
Can we somehow
I-
use our hand voxes to tune to that frequency or something like that?
I'm gonna say no. Like it's a very specific frequency. It would probably take you like a long time to like fiddle about with it.
And I
Okay, so-
knock. And I go, Lord.
Okay, and he kind of turns. He's like, "Oh, come in, take a seat, take a seat."
And then I ask Perrin to follow me, and we take a seat.
Yeah, I sheepishly follow after twiddling with my hand vox. It's like, I'm not picking up anything. Something's wrong
Okay,
with this
so
thing.
after,
I go like,
After
put it
you
down,
guys-
put it down.
are you guys going to take a seat, or what are you
Yeah.
going to do?
And I go, I'll probably take a seat, and I then say, Lord, we are Lord Ashford's new aides, and he asked us to come speak to you about the recent happenings with regard to Lord Lance Goljan.
Immediately when you mention Lance Goljan's name, he kind of turns to you. He said, "Oh, Lord Ashford sent you, did he?"
Yes, my lord.
Very well, very well. Okay, roll me a deceive test.
Ah!
Maybe we should have apportioned our deceiving people better.
Isn't it just you and me?
Exactly.
Okay. Well,
We're already split up.
yeah.
Why are we deceiving in the first place? It doesn't seem.
We're not going to go in and say, hey, we're from the Inquisitor. Tell us everything you
Yeah,
know.
No.
We're investigating heresy.
No,
Spill your guts or be shot in the head.
omitting the truth doesn't mean lying. We can just.
But technically, we are his aides. We're helping him do something.
Are you
We
not
cannot
rolling on this,
just-
Galk?
I'm trying to find out. I'm supposed to roll again.
Half of your...
Deceive
No,
is
it's
fellowship,
fellowship
minus
minus
20 if
20.
you don't have it
Oh, no,
trained.
minus 20, yeah.
I'm so screwed, guys.
Natural one incoming.
Yeah, you haven't had yours yet.
Oh,
Oh! Okay, he's like, "Oh, Lord Ashford, eh? Oh, what an old chap. I haven't seen him in a couple of days. Okay, well, what would you like to know, boys?"
I take out my auto quill, and I take out a piece of parchment, and then we go. Lord Ashford said that Lord Lance Goljan looked rather disheveled. Do you, by any chance, know why this is so?
Ah, Goljan, which one is that? Oh,
He's a
yes, that younger one. Yeah, I remember. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Dreadful state that he's been in recently. Bringing shame upon the entire Apex court. He says, for many weeks, we haven't really seen him very much. For the last, I think, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. He hasn't left his manse. We've all been very concerned whenever a noble goes missing. We suspect the worst, I'm sure you understand. And he has refused visits to see him. His bodyguard, Sank Stranwell, he has denied any access to him, so we're just a little bit curious about what is going on.
But what do you think is going on? Why?
Ah,
What's your best
he's
guess?
he's probably just sick.
Can we do a? Oh, do you have
Scrutiny.
scrutiny? Yeah.
What is that guy preaching about? Yelling about?
Do you want to scrutinize it? Okay, roll the scrutiny first, and then
Yeah, it was just a common question, but
we'll go on to that. After,
Do you have scrutiny? Do you?
I do.
Okay. Please do. Please roll.